natural. She would take everything chemical, but now she started to use Atomy products, and she loves it.
Oh, that's so great
Yeah,
to
yeah,
hear.
yeah,
Wow, nice. Thanks for sharing, Ken.
yeah.
I'm sure all these sharings can be valuable information to us. Okay, now I'm gonna go to the system. My system. After I'm just gonna go over the stuff that we know it, but I'm just gonna go over it again because the people who joined the number of month or number of years has been all different. So I'm just gonna go over once again to just refresh your memory. When we talk about Atomy compensation, we always talk about the membership status. Once you become a member, you need to buy at least one product, at least one product, to not to expire your ID. So that's a clarification there. So not from the time. Okay, so when you first register, of course, let's say if I register this year, so January 1st, 2020, which means I just need to buy anything this year. Right? As long as I buy anything this year, even I buy something December 31st, you know what? My ID will be fine. Right? As long as I before my anniversary, my ID will be fine. But next year, it's not based on the registration. It will be based on the last time purchase. Right? This one from the time registered 1 year, it only works for the new members. The people who would register for the 1 year. But if you haven't been registered for several years, it's not based on your registration date. It's based on your last purchase. So I know you all checking your account, but probably it's time, since you all have a downline members, it's time for you to check the information for your downlines, right? See, I know some of you has not been here for a year, so probably you haven't seen this signage, right? This is signs on your lineage. This is how it will appear if the member hasn't purchased anything for a year, right? So this telephone sign gives a warning. So this kind of appears before, like around, I think 3 weeks of grace period. So before it really expires, this telephone sign will show. As soon as it shows, for me, I have two options. Either I contact this person. If I don't know this person, I usually find, I go to the link and I go to the lineage and then look for who signed up this person and ask the person to remind this person to purchase any product before the membership expires. And another thing I do is, if this member I know, I contact this person, but this person didn't reply, but I don't want these members to lose a benefit of lose a benefit of this position, and then the PV they have collected already. What I do, I do the group order. I just buy what's the lowest product in Atomy website. I think it's a Ziploc. Or for me, like hand soap, because I do stock a lot of hand soap. So I order hand soap to each member who I think it's a potential. I don't want them to lose their membership, and I don't want them to lose their spot. So I want to secure them for 1 more year. So which saved me 1 more year to work with them. Right? At least show the vision, or at least make them as an order consumer. So it's my personal thing. I kind of give them 2 more chances. Right? So I will input a group order. I will input the single PV for them to renew their ID. Right? So if you haven't seen how the warning sign will be, this will be the warning sign. And some people ask, is that Atomy going to call them? No, Atomy will not call them. And even those people will not know they have a telephone sign, because of course they have a telephone sign because they haven't been to the website to purchase a product. So that is something we need to do regularly as a leader, right? Go over the lineage, and whenever because this telephone sign will pop up, not all at once, right? Based on the time they register and based on the time their last purchase. So just go check your lineage regularly, then you will be able to spot and you will be able to save them from expiring their membership and then lose their original spot. This is something that we haven't had before, but starting from this year, Atomy Canada, their own website, they're announcing about this auto withdrawal date. Some other countries' websites, they were already announcing this information, and then we also made a suggestion that we also Atomy Canada should also make an announcement of this auto withdrawal date. So since we have this announcement or this notification on our Atomy main websites, it kind of alerts us to this is a time for us to check our lineage and see who has a telephone sign on it. It's time for us to follow them up. Right? And they always indicate the number, right? The date, exact date, exact timeline. So it won't confuse you. But still, if you have a question, you can private message me anytime. I'll be there to help you out. Okay. You contact the person and then you forgot to input the PB for some reason. Let's say this last person over here, ID got expired. Don't panic. Okay. So even if ID got expired, you still have a 1 month grace period. Okay. You will see green box over here. This is just for the member who hasn't completed 300,000. But once member completed 300,000, you will see the blue box. But if the membership has been expired, you will see the red box. So even if this member's ID has been expired and you see the red box, don't panic. When you go to Atomy Canada website, if you go to Atomy Canada website, under my office, under support, there is a form you can fill it out. Reactivate membership. All right, reactivate membership, you need to fill out this form. But one thing is, you need to take a picture of one government issue ID plus the SIN number. We're not just asking for last 3 this time. We're asking for the whole 9 digit of SIN number. So we try not to make ID of the member will expire because, some people really don't want to give out their pictures. They just it's okay. I just let it expire because I don't want to share my SIN number, right? But I'm just telling you, there's an option. Even if the member's ID has been expired, you have a 1 month grace period to make it reactivate, right? The condition is you need to fill out that membership reactivation form, plus you need to attach the one government issue ID and picture of SIN number, so which has to be like a whole 9-digit SIN number, right? And in the case, what response you get from Atomy Canada? Atomy Canada will say the membership has been reactivated. Please make a purchase within 24 hours. Because if there's no purchase made, they're gonna expire it again, right? So I just went over the process of the membership expiry and how you can't reactivate their membership. Let me just go a little bit over here because so we haven't really got a chance to go over it. I know some members are even me explaining. They already understood how this process works, but let me just go a little bit more in detail. When you go to our Atomy My Office, this is what you're going to see when you go to Atomy My Office. I just screenshotted one of my members, the PB. She's not joining this meeting, so she's okay. When you go to My Office, this is what you're going to see, right? My commission. You will see My commission, group purchase, lineage, announcements, My Office. I'm sure most of the time what we're using my group purchases and the lineage. The one that I have a screen captured over here, I'm sure if you have checked your general commission, probably you will know what this screenshot is for. This screenshot, I got it from when you click general commission record. And let me tell you when you're going to check general commission record. Of course, this one will tell you how far away you are from getting next commission. So as you can see from this screenshot that I got it, I'm sure you're calculating already. So this member over here, this one of my partner over here, she already over 300,000 on the left, right? So she has more than enough PV on the left. What she needs, she has a 220,000 8,300 PV on the right side. So basically like 80,000 PV more, she will complete her commission, right? So that's what you will be using it for general commission record. Right? That's when you're gonna click to see how far you are away from getting next commission. Because of course, if you got your order, you don't want to input, because some people are really trying to balance the PV. If you don't want to really put everything to flash your PV. So that's when you're gonna check. And this next screenshot that I got, this is from group purchase. This screenshot is from the group purchase. Okay, let me tell you the difference between the general commission record and the group purchase. I think some people like still be confused. Okay, for example, if you look it over here, this partner has a very good example. See, this when you look at the date, 2011 March 11th, right? 2011, 2020 March 11th. This member hasn't completed her PV, right? He hasn't completed 300 both sides, so there is no commission made. But when you check over here, her group purchase record, because she got commission March 3rd, so you always check the date from the next day when you got a commission. When you check, I know I'm going it fast. When you check your general commission, probably you will know when is a date you got commission. Then you always calculate from the following date. So March 3rd was the time she got commission. So I put it from March 4th until March 11th. And look what happened. According to this one, she's getting commission. How did it happen? It's not a mistake of the system. Basically, my group purchase over here, right? Group purchase will update every time there's no order. So this is updating every time, right? So let's say, even I'm doing a Zoom meeting, let's say I was able to place an order, this group purchase number will change every minute, every second. Whenever there's an order, you will see the difference in this group purchase, right? So this number over here, if there's any order made even now, you will see the different number. But this general commission, this screen will not change. This one will change midnight. So even if, so some people ask, so some people start panicking. Ari, my partner told me that she placed an order already, but I don't see any changes in here. If she made a purchase, it made me receiving a commission, but when I checked my general commission, it doesn't change. Okay, this one doesn't change every minute. This one only, yes. Oh, not to me. Okay, this one only changes when, this one only changes like at midnight. You know, like the time changing for Korea. I don't know whether it's a midnight or the next day 7, but this one will not change every minute. So even if you don't see any number change, not to worry. If your partner saying that they have placed an order, what you're gonna check right away? You'll be checking group purchase. This is what you'll be checking, not general commission record, because this one doesn't update every minute. Right? So if your partner says that they placed an order, but you want to double check whether they did it or not, that's where you're gonna go check. Not the general commission record. General commission record, which, like I mentioned, just to see how far you're away from getting next commission, right? And just to see how often you're getting commission, or when was the last time you're getting commission, right? I'm sure you will have a bit of questions on this one, but I'll just leave it here, and I'll just go for the next topic. And if you have any question after the whole Zoom meeting, you can ask me a detailed question. Okay. I'm sure